A 49-degree Thursday night in Minneapolis. The Miami Heat begin a two-game road trip over the next 2 nights, and they'll start off shorthanded against an improved version of the Timberwolves. Welcome inside the Target Center tonight, the first of 2 matchups in the next 2 weeks between Miami and Minnesota, and we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Fox Sports Sun, proudly presented by AT&T Ubers. And good evening to Heat Nation. Thank you as always for enjoying your Miami Heat basketball right here with us.
Well, first of all, they played as a group extremely well, collapsing in the lane and just making it very difficult for Minnesota to get anything easy going to the basket. You see the steal here. They forced turnovers. 16 of them, in fact, scored 22 points off those turnovers, and that really helps their offense when you can get those kind of easy shots. But the starters for Minnesota just couldn't get anything going at all. As a team, Minnesota finishes at just over 35%. I mean, one of the worst percentages in the league up until the season, I should say, up until the last few minutes of this game. They got it up to 35%. It was an excellent contesting of shots. You see the block by Whiteside, scrambling for loose balls, just really shutting down the paint and forcing Minnesota to shoot a lot of outside shots with a hand in the face like Josh McRoberts has there out beyond the arc. Did a good job holding them, you know, from, again, taking away any dunks and easy layups.
All right, as we look at the final stats from this game, you control the pace, you play defense. D-Wade was the man. Oh, yeah. Getting it done there with that big shot. And then how about the great passing here by the Heat? Oh, the alley-oop throw down. Folks, the Heat look good tonight as they win in Minnesota the weekend. I love the weekend
Saturday,
always.
Sunday.
Every day, and especially this play behind it every day. Your Cleveland Clinic, Florida team play of the game. Doesn't get much better than that. Tyler Johnson, Justice Winslow, and then John, the finish.
Great sharing of the ball. Look at the big left-hander with the 2 hands. Salama.
Seen a lot of that this season. And Goran, I think, admittedly would tell you his game hasn't been there, but today it started to seem like we saw signs of what his game is about.
Oh, yes. He's coming on. You know, wasn't in the greatest shape in preseason, kind of used the preseason to get there. And the last 2 games, he's really been the older Dragic we're used to. Look at the way he put his right shoulder down and pushed tempo there. Finished with the lefty move, again with the reverse layup here. You know, he has a great knack for getting to the basket, shooting a high percentage as a shorter player. That's the shot right there. I think that's a differentiator, that mid-range runner with the left hand off the glass. It's tough for big guys to block that. You know, knock down a couple 3-point shots, too. You know, continued a solid floor game, 18 points for him. Great production.
Aggressive again.
Yeah, he was. He established himself early, did a good job getting to the open area. He's always available. D-Wade knows where he is. Just get to the front of the rim. Look at the turnaround hook. He's getting more comfortable. He fakes to the baseline, spins over that left shoulder. Even Bosch getting into the mode here, throwing him lobs. But, you know, he is just such a great target with his soft hands and his anticipation getting into the lane. He does this well, too. He blocks shots. He had 3 this evening. Look at him running the floor, doing a good job, continuing to shoot such a high percentage because he finishes around the rim, 76%. Had the 7 turnovers, which he needs to clean up, and that's really about footwork.
Yeah. You saw that buzzer beater, but what did you see from D-Wade tonight?
I just saw a very aggressive D-Wade. Now, this is his 5th straight game, scoring 20 or more points. But when he gets that mid-range game going there, which you saw, and he continues to attack the basket so aggressively. His legs look fresh. He's playing very athletic. The anticipation again on the defensive end. Oh, look at that circus shot right there on the long half-court shot. But what an overall tremendous game he plays. Shot the ball 11 of 19, so, you know, high percentage. Had 5 free throw attempts again, so he's aggressive going to the rim. The 5 rebounds. He's setting up Hassan with a couple of assists, and then being able to get 3 steals on the defensive end. Just a very complete game.
That's how gratifying is it to do this with defense. You're able to come on the road, keep a team that have been scoring a whole lot with a nice percentage, under 90 points, under 40% shooting.
Yeah, well, you know, as we continue to say, it's all about our defense. You know, if we're able to play defense the way that we have in certain games, we're able to execute on the offensive end, keep our turnovers low, we give ourselves a chance to win, you know, anywhere. So today was a good job.
All right, now let's talk about offense, because you've now scored 20 points in 5 straight games. First time you've done that since 09-10, I believe. Still nice to have that inside you 13 years in, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my coaches and my team put me in a good position.
I'm sorry, I saw that coming. I should have told you. Bosh is back there acting silly.
They put me in a good position. You know, they putting the ball in my hand, you know, to be aggressive. And, you know, I know my role on this team. You know, I know some nights I'm going to have to become a playmaker, and I know some nights I'm going to have to put the ball in the basket. So I've been fortunate enough, you know, in the early parts of the season to be able to do that.
Have you cleared all your teammates with their getting permission to throw lobs to Hassan now?
No, that's my thing.
Yeah, no, everybody's doing it, apparently.
That's supposed to be our thing.
It's connected, though, at least, because that means he's attacking and being aggressive, right?
He's been, I like his disposition, you know, the last, you know, couple games. And, you know, with his ability to be able to protect the paint and then get out and get post position, get out and get lobs, etc. That's just showing how active he is. So as we continue to tell him, man, he's a big part of what we do. And he continue to keep playing that way, you know, the sky's the limit.
Before I let you run, it was nice of you to set the tone at the half with a nice 60-footer.
Oh, yeah. I practiced that. No, that was all luck. But it was just being in the right place. The ball came to me, and I was able to make a nice shot up in here. So.
And all off defense. Still, the theme is right.
All off defense. It felt good. It felt good. I haven't hit one of those since AMAR'E. So.
Oh, my. And that's that. He runs off on that one, everybody. D-Wade, Chris Bosh high-fiving to get out of the building with a nice road victory. First one of the season in road game number 2. 96-84, the final. We're coming right back. Stay there.
All right, once again, the final score tonight, Heat victorious 96-84. If you missed any of the action, you'd like to catch it again, tune in tonight at midnight or tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. as we replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For my partner, John Crotty, the one and only Jason Jackson, the great team of Eric Reed, and the coach, Tony Fiorentino. I'm Will Mansell saying thanks for watching. We'll leave you now with the final take.
Hey! Come on! Hey! Hey! Come on! Hey! Hey! Come on! Yeah! Come on!
Yeah! Check it out, y'all. The point guard is my position. I'm like a coach on the floor, so you know I make good decisions. Peripheral vision, deceptive to most. Penetrate, kick it to the wing while staring at the post. Coast to coast, I can take you cause I'm smarter. Handle the rock like N1 or Sean Carter. Make it work harder because of my skill. Dealing out the assist, so my team gets a little thrill. I conceal the fact that I got D. Anticipate your mental and rip you like it's planned to be. I go behind my back, between my legs, crossing free. But don't sag off too much cause I can hit the 3. As you can see, I control the court. General of the fort, holding down the whole sport. For short, you can say that I go hard.